Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I just want to make it clear, throughout this video, I'm gonna be shitting on Najib and Rosmah like nobody's business. Today's topic will be IMDB, what I think that all youths should know. On Netflix, there's this series called Dirty Money. In one of the episodes, it's about Malaysian IMDB. As I was watching this documentary on Netflix, I was surprised how much of corruption is in Malaysia and in the political system of Malaysia. I don't have to tell you how bad and how shitty is the Malaysian politics. And the person who actually introduced One Malaysian Development Berhad is none other than Najib Razak. I'm here to actually give awareness what went on with IMDB. Why does it concern us as Malaysians, right? If you guys want more accurate and more deep insight onto One Malaysian Development Berhad, you can definitely go and watch the Netflix documentary. Why it matters, it's because how they funded this is they took the Malaysian taxpayers' money, wanted to invest this taxpayers' money into other foreign countries and then bring it back into our own country, encourage economic growth, and also to have foreign direct investments to come into Malaysia. What you need to know now is $681 million, which is equivalent to 2.6 billion raised from IMDB, went into Najib's personal bank account, okay? When looked into it, the Attorney General at that time confirmed that this money was a donation from the Saudi royal family. So this is what Najib said, and this was confirmed by the Attorney General, and they cleared him of all charges. Okay, I want to ask, who would be so stupid to give you 2.6 billion ringgit as a donation? Do we look stupid? Do you think that Malaysians are so dumb that they will believe that 2.6 billion Malaysian ringgit was a donation from the Saudi royal family? But the Attorney General cleared him of all charges, okay? So fast forward, when the Pakatan Harapan government won in the general election of 2018, the government actually reopened the case and they found out that Najib was not only taking money from One Malaysian Development Berhad, but also the company has gone into a huge debt, okay? What does this mean to the Malaysian people? Whatever shit he did, your tax money goes to debt, since One Malaysian Development Berhad is a government-owned company, okay? So now, the fact that made me so angry that in that documentary, it is stated that Malaysian people still support Najib and Rosmah. And you can see people holding events for Najib and, the bosku thing, the bosku term, which is, made spread out throughout Malaysia, right? The Malaysian people are portrayed as ignorant, ridiculous people on the Netflix documentary, okay? This is indeed bullshit, okay? I do not know why people still support this man. I'm not saying we should hate this man, but justice should be served. If you have the guts to take out so much of money from the people of Malaysia, to cheat the people of Malaysia, you should be punished. Actually, the people involved in politics are so infested with corruption. It's like a disease in the Malaysian political system. Corruption is everywhere. Let me give you an example. After the fall of BN in 2018, Malaysian police said that an amount of 114 million ringgit, equivalent to $38.4 million in cash, was seized from luxury apartments linked to Malaysia's former Prime Minister Najib Razak, an operation conducted, okay? The raid at Pavilion Residence alone has yielded 284 boxes of handbags, 72 bags containing cash, okay, jewelry and watches. Most of the bags which were seized were Hermes Birkin bags, okay. Now these bags can easily go up to millions of ringgits, okay, per bag. The fact that Rosmah said that these were wedding gifts, listen to the fact that some of the bags were indeed rare collector items. Who the hell will actually give you a wedding gift which is a rare collector's item. Okay? Custom made bags, which were given for your wedding gifts. Rosmah, are you with me right now? Like, seriously. A lot of people realize that they are cheating us. Rosmah, come on, let's be real. You are a wife of a Prime Minister of Malaysia, okay? And from his salary, you are unable to buy any of this jewelry that you are wearing, any of these bags. His salary would not even add up to what you have bought. And then you claim that these are wedding gifts. Rosmah said that people prefer lies. Maybe lies are more interesting. I would say this: the only lies which are more interesting is the lies that you tell that you are not guilty. That is the only lie which is super stupid. So let's say even after all of this, you do not believe. I don't need to explain so much. You can look into all the evidence which is brought up by the Department of Justice, by people like the Sarawak Report. We can see that there are so many journalists out there bringing the truth about our country. But what did our country say back then? Putrajaya said, we do not need other people's help. And when people were trying to help you and say that you should look into your own country's business and not meddle with our business, I'm gonna say that this is total bullshit. When people want to give you help, you say no, and then now you're in such a problematic state. What are you gonna do? At the end, they still helped us. They are the one who showed us documents, who proved what was done with the money, okay? We as Malaysians should listen, should look into what's going on in the government. Now the fact that Rosmah is so confident that nothing is going to happen to her, that she's going to stay out of jail for a long time, I wonder if there are still people helping her out who are in the government. Because obviously, given that there's so much of evidence against you, okay, but you are still so confident that nothing is going to happen to you, what does that mean? Is there someone helping you out in the government itself? Is there someone else involved in this? Is there many other people involved in this? It annoys me so much how much of support Rosmah and Najib have, even after all of this. People believe their words. This is total bullshit. Malaysians, wake up. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to kill your own country with all these corrupted people? After all this proof, after all this evidence which is brought in front of your faces, and you are so stubborn as to still stand on your grounds that Najib and Rosmah are still innocent and the government is still strong. We as youths should know about this, okay? What I want to say is there should be awareness on the corruption and who are connected to it. We cannot just let this die out, okay? People are taking out money that belong to the rakyat, that belongs to the Malaysian people, and using it for their own lavish lifestyles, such as Rosmah. But the fact that we tend to ignore all of this is stupid and it is total bullshit. We need to listen. We need to listen, guys. We cannot trust these people anymore. We cannot trust the people who are in the government. We cannot trust political figures anymore. They have never failed to prove again and again how untrustworthy they are. After all of this, if you still do not believe me, if you still do not trust me, let's take a look at what the daughter of Rosmah had to say about her. She says that the mother always had a lust for power, always had a lust for money. She stated that she has been witnessing briefcases being exchanged and money being spent like water. And it's not to benefit the rakyat, the people, but it's being spent like water on jewels, bribery of officials, okay, and used in pursuit of gaining more power. Besides that, there is also shamans, witch doctor, aesthetic doctors, and many other offshore accounts open to launder money. There is no one else who is as close to Najib's family as their own daughter. Imagine what is done by them. That was so terrible that the daughter had to speak out to the people of Malaysia. Rosmah, you do not have a chance to get out of this? Is this what the Malaysian people believe in? Is this what the Malaysian people stand for? Such bullshit, such fake lies. Is this Malaysia? Is this the Rakyat? We should realize that we are living in a government where bribery and corruption is quite well spread, and we tend to ignore it, and some of us even tend to support them, okay? Let us remind ourselves that we live in a democratic country. More than ever, right now, Malaysia needs proper leadership. We need proper people in politics. We as Malaysian people should spread awareness on what is happening in the government. And the fact that after stealing billions of dollars from the people, you are able to walk freely and be happy that nothing is going to happen to you only proves how much has corruption spread throughout the political system, the political people in our country. We as youths can definitely bring up change. We should not let them take our money and be done with it. Justice should be served. We should fight for this. There are many other more creditable people out there, like the Sarawak report, and people who have been reporting about this. We should take them as serious report and not news that comes up and preaches that everything is fine with the government. Our daily news, there is no truth in our Malaysian news. We should go to reporters. We should find out what is real. The people of Malaysia have the power. It is up to us to decide, should we use this voice of ours for the good, or should we ignore it and let it be? Let us be more aware and spread this awareness to other people. Spread this awareness to the people who still support Najib and Rosmah, to the people who still support these corrupted leaders. Let us not be the laughing stock of the world. Let's stand up for what is right. When we have so much of evidence to prove all of this, we as Malaysians should do something about it. We should talk about it. We should give awareness to other people of what is happening. Spread this knowledge, everybody. Let us take back our voice. Thank you for viewing this.